I don't get the salad underneath it, the poached egg on top. It's just, take it away from me. I don't want to see this. You have skill, but what it's amounted to today does not work, David, okay?
Monica's first challenge is designed to test the chef's creativity. They have 7 ingredients to make one dish.
We have some baby spinach, some apples, gorgonzola cheese, butternut squash, whole almonds, walnuts, and some pork sausages.
We're going to give them 1 hour. We're going to give you 1 hour.
Yeah.
Design your dish and off you go.
Brilliant. Let's do it.
There is no room on MasterChef for sausage and mash, no matter how good the sausage and mash is.
I'm going to make a ravioli using the sausage meat with some of the cheese rolled in the middle of it.
Interesting.
It is knowing how thin to get the pasta. It's delicate, needs to be treated with a lot of care.
I am really intrigued by this.
So I'm just making sure that the edges are sealed tight. It's not going to open up when it hits the water, and they're ready to go in.
Monica, you've only got half an hour left.
Thank you.
You okay?
Yeah. Next, I'm going to prepare my butternut squash.
You are making a veloute, a velvety sauce.
Yes. Veloute is on, it's been blitzed.
Ravioli's cooked?
Raviolis are cooked, and now it's a matter of assembling.
Yeah! Looking forward to this, Monica.
And I've just wilted the spinach and sautéed off some butternut cubes to go on the side.
Stunning colour. Look at that. Oh, look at that.
And there we have it, Greg. My raviolo stuffed with the sausage meat and the gorgonzola. I've used the butternut squash to make a very light veloute sauce, sautéed spinach and butternut squash dice.
That is a work of art. Lovely contrast with the almost bitterness of that cheese against the fluffy sweetness of your veloute. Very nice. Pasta is as thin as you like. That's a lovely dish. Very inventive, very creative. We want the quality chefs who want to do more than sausage and mash. We want the sort of chefs who cook like you cook.
Shall we get them in?
Oh, yes, please. Come on. Welcome to Professional MasterChef. What we want from you right now is to prove you deserve to be here, make us one dish incorporating some of the ingredients on that board. Chefs, uncover your ingredients.
In front of you, you have some spinach, a butternut squash, gorgonzola cheese, almonds, walnuts, some apples, and some pork sausages. As well as your 7 key ingredients, you have to the side of the bench a basic larder. I want to see from you as many skills as possible.
We're going to give you 5 minutes to plan your recipe and 1 hour to cook us one great dish. Best of luck, off you go.
When you look at these ingredients, the very obvious match would be the gorgonzola with the apples and a bit of salad. We've given them pork sausage today, and some of them are looking a bit flustered, I think. I'm a bit worried that we might get a few deconstructed bangers and mash. This is a tough challenge for them. but they need to control those nerves and think like a chef.
I started out as a waiter, and then I wasn't really very good at it, so then I got into cooking. And I just loved the creativity, and just the whole attitude of the kitchen just completely changed my life. And then that's what made me so passionate about what it is I do today.
Adam, what sort of chef are you?
I like me molecular, messing around with me sciencey sort of things.
Whoa.
I work in a fine dining kitchen, so I like to be nice and precise and clean and quick and fast with everything that I do.
What are you going to make for us?
I'm going to make a sausage and butternut squash tortellini and an apple and ginger puree.
What position do you hold right now?
I'm a chef de partie at the moment.
Do you get a chance to put any of your dishes on the menu?
Yeah, I get a lot of my dishes going on tasting menus and lunch menus and everything like that. And they go down pretty well, I think, so.
I hope you cook the food as well as you talk about it, mate, because your passion's coming through.
Well, me too.
"15 minutes gone."
Obviously, if you're working 70, 80, 90 hours a week, you have to be extremely passionate. The mindset for today is remain confident, remain headstrong, and just don't let anything else get in the way.
Patrick, what are you making for us today?
A roast butternut squash puree with pickled walnuts, candied apples, and grilled sausage, and some crispy sage on top.
Righto, why are you a chef?
It's the only thing I'm crazily mad passionate about, so...
That makes sense to me. And why MasterChef?
Because I'm a very competitive person, and just it's a good gauge to see exactly where you are and where you want to go.
How competitive are you, chef?
Extremely. The more competitive, I think, the further you'll push yourself forward.
I rate myself quite well. I don't think I know everything. I'm 24 years old. Give it 10 years and I'll be fantastic. Until then, I'll learn.
How are you feeling, Adam?
Very nervous.
What position do you hold right now?
I'm a head chef.
Are you?
Yep.
How old are you?
24.
You're 24? Young as a head chef?
Yeah.
What are you making for us?
Ginger and butternut panna cotta with roasted apples.
I've never seen a butternut panna cotta. That sounds devilishly tricky to me.
Funny story, isn't there, Vi? But I'm sure it will taste fantastic.
I didn't think you had. What style do you like?
Well, I'm all for the classics, even though this is far from anything classic.
Michelle will be pleased to hear that.
I've never had a butternut squash and ginger panna cotta. That's a twist, isn't it? I'm curious to see how this turns out.
You're halfway. You've got 30 minutes left.
I would describe myself as being quite ballsy. It's taken guts and a lot of courage to be where I am today.
Alex, you look like one seriously focused individual to me.
Yes, I am. Very focused.
What do you want from the competition?
I want to win it. It's going to be a lot of hard work and I'm going to make it happen.
Go, Alex! What are you going to make?
Butternut and sage velouté with a little pork and apple dumpling.
I like the sound of that. I see myself as a little pork and apple dumpling.
In my food, I do take risks and I do try combinations that perhaps haven't been seen before, but I think that's the only way that you're going to keep people entertained and surprise them.
Nick, what are you making for us?
I'm going to use the sausage meat and I'm going to do it in 2 or 3 different styles. I'll do the sausage as is, one of them. A second one is a patty, and then the third one I'm going to do a little boudin style thing, and just some different textures of squash.
What is it you think you have as a chef?
I think I've got a little playful touch, which brings a bit of fun into food, you know?
I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to be so different about the sausages with Nick. He says he's doing them 3 ways.
Been a trained chef for 10 years. I knew I was going to do something with my hands. Got good at washing dishes, and good at peeling vegetables, and then making soups, and so on, so on. And that was it. I became a chef and loved it.
What are you going to cook for us?
We're going to do a wee kind of spicy butternut squash tart with a sage pastry, a wee poached egg, a wee spinach and apple salad. I'm just kind of out the box here.
Love it, David.
See how we get on.
What position do you hold right now?
I'm the head chef in my current place, so it's a bit full on.
You're tough, aren't you?
We've got to be. That's how we kept the Romans out, so let's see how we get on with the MasterChef.
David can feel the passion. Absolutely love it.
No worries, thank you.
Best of luck, chef.
David has opted not to use the sausage. He wants to be creative and use the other ingredients in a different way. So he's caught my attention.
I work for a prestigious London bank. I cook for the clients and bankers on a day-to-day basis. I like to be quite imaginative, especially with plating up. I like seeing someone think, oh wow, look at that, before they've even tasted it.
Jack, you look like you're actually enjoying yourself.
I am. I look forward to doing this competition. I'm having fun at the moment. I feel in control. I'm making pickled butternut lasagnas with a sage walnut stuffing on top of some wilted spinach and pomme maxime.
I tell you what, mate, I like the imagination. I like the chef's brain. Are you a good chef, Jack?
I like to think so. I wouldn't have entered the competition if I didn't think I could go all the way.
Good boy. What do they call you in the kitchen, Jack?
They have a silly nickname for me, actually, Rambo.
Rambo?
Because I'm total opposite, as you can see by my physique.
All right, but you can wield a knife, Jack.
Indeed.
Jack is going to make a pomme maxime. They should be lovely and golden in colour. If he gets it right, this could look quite stunning.
A lot of chefs can be extremely, angry and fiery in the kitchen. There's nothing wrong with passion. I feel when you're dealing with high-pressure situations, having a calm hand and a calm head is the best way forward.
Hello, Chad. What are you making?
Classically cooked sausages with a lovely butternut squash puree. Finished that with a sage and butter sauce. I tried to keep it very simple. My only worry is that it might be a bit too simple.
Are you head chef now?
I'm not, no. Well, I've just finished working as a junior sous chef. I didn't start cooking until I was 30.
What did you do before that?
I worked in call centres for a large bank and then for a well-known supermarket.
Well done, son. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Well done, Chad. Show us your passion in your plate.
Will do. Thank you.
You've got 5 minutes left. That's it. Your time's up. Stop.
All 8 chefs were given pork sausage, butternut squash, gorgonzola cheese, spinach, walnuts, almonds and apples.
I now know what is possible with these ingredients because Monica took 1 hour and made an outstandingly brilliant dish with it. So that's pretty much the benchmark.
Adam has used the pork sausage meat in his butternut squash tortellini and served it with spinach, an apple and ginger puree, and caramelized almonds.
Adam, the pasta already looks too thick, okay, and there's no sauce to go with it. It doesn't look complete.
Very good flavour combination because the spice of that pork sausage is coming through with the sweetness of the butternut squash. I really like the sharp, sweet apple that goes with it. However, you're having to chew it. You don't want to be chewing pasta.
The sugared almonds, I don't like it at all. It's sort of heading towards a dessert almost, okay? There are elements here which are very positive. The fact that you can make pasta, the fact that you can shape a tortellini, yet you need to refine those skills.
Adam, thank you.
Nick has made sausage 3 ways: a sausage patty, a sausage meat and gorgonzola boudin, and a fried sausage. He's also served butternut squash, caramelized onion mash, and spinach.
It's a first for me, you know, sausage 3 ways, so I'll give it a try. Nick, I like the flavouring that you've put through the boudin sausage there. The meat patty is, yeah, it's seasoned. Your mash with onion through it, it all goes very well. You know, it's not bad. It's just, I think at this level of cooking, you know, I want to be knocked over by an amazing plate of food. I don't think this dish does you any credit.
Monica seems disappointed, and funny enough, as a diner, I'm not. I can't see a mistake on here. The mash is really smooth and quite sweet. The butternut squash is spicy and smooth. I can see the mind and the skill of a chef in here. Thank you, Nick.
Alex has made butternut squash veloute with pork and apple dumplings, served with raw spinach and whole salted walnuts.
Alex, your dish, you know, the soup has a lovely colour, but the dumplings, they really don't look attractive at all. Your veloute is seasoned very well. Just raw spinach in there, I don't get that at all.
I really like your veloute. I just don't like the dumplings at all. Really don't like the texture. It reminds me of the inside of a sausage roll.
I can do better next time.
Good for you, that's the spirit.
Yeah.
Jack has made open ravioli using slices of pickled butternut squash instead of pasta. He's filled them with sausage meat and apple. They're served with spinach and blue cheese dressing on a pomme maxime, a layered potato ring.
Jack, you told me you were going to be making a lasagna.
Well, I was going to do layers of the butternut, but in the end I just did the 3 different open raviolis.
I like that you've pickled the butternut, but it's too sharp. For me, it's overpowered everything else on the plate. The second thing, it's a very dry plate. The garnish inside the ravioli is dry, and there's not enough of what you have of the dressing to give it a bit of moistness. Definitely techniques here, but it's not quite refined to what I'd like to see.
Jack, I think almost. I mean, I really like the spinach, and I really like the potato. I think that's crispy. I think you've got some clever ideas. Without more filling, that butternut squash tastes a little too pickly. Jack, thank you very much.
Patrick is serving the sausage with roast squash puree, pickled walnuts, caramelized apple, and crispy sage leaves.
When you first look at it, you can see the time and effort you've taken to make the puree, and then you look at your sausage and you kind of wonder, why? It looks like you chewed the sausage and spat it on the plate.
The sausages aren't cooked, they're raw, which is a disaster, you can't eat them. And it's a real shame, because I really like the caramelisation on the apple, really like the sage, and I can't see how the chef that did those little bits and pieces managed to not cook a sausage.
Patrick, it doesn't matter how much I like anything else on this plate or what skill you've shown here. What's the point when you can't eat the dish, you know? You've cut it up like my 6-year-old was putting together a jigsaw puzzle, you know?
OK. There is more competition to come. You're going to have to put this behind you.
Yeah.
Chad has fried the sausages and served them with butternut squash mash and puree, spinach, apple sauce, and a sage beurre noisette.
Sausages, apple puree, yes, of course, they go nicely with your butternut squash puree. Am I blown away by it? No. This is your opportunity to stand out and showcase what you can do as a chef. And I don't see that here.
There's nothing wrong with your dish. If it was served up to me in a cafe, I'd happily have it for lunch. But that's not the point of this round. You need to be braver, Chad. You can't win MasterChef by playing safe.
Just went for simplicity and I've fallen. I haven't done myself justice.
Chad, thank you.
Thank you.
David is the first chef not to use the sausages. He has made a butternut squash and gorgonzola tart topped with a poached egg and served on a walnut and apple spinach salad.
It doesn't look right, does it? It's broken apart.
It's a mess.
Yeah. So, David, let's start with the tart. The base is very thin, whereas the sides are so thick it won't hold together. But if you try some of that pastry, it's lovely, it's crumbly, okay? The filling, it's got a bit of gorgonzola coming through it with the pumpkin, but it's very gluggy and heavy. I don't get the salad underneath it, the poached egg on top. It's just, take it away from me. I don't want to see this. You have skill, but what it's amounted to today does not work, David, okay?
I really like the flavour and texture of your pastry. I think that is lovely. Your work is too big and it lacks refinement.
Try to go kind of away from the sausages, but obviously there's bits and bobs that need to be sorted out.
Cheers, David.
Thank you.
Finally, it's Adam who has also chosen not to use the sausages. He has made a butternut squash and ginger panna cotta topped with ginger-infused apples and served with a butternut Italian meringue and salted roasted apples.
Adam, wow, that's a great-looking plate.
Very, very impressive, chef. Look, I want to get my spoon into this. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm absolutely blown away by you, Adam. Butternut squash panna cotta is genius because it's a sweet vegetable and it just works brilliantly. I've got real bitterness from well, what is basically a toffee apple on there. And then I feel like I've got a hint of cinnamon coming from somewhere, and then I picked up a little bit of salt as well. I mean, it's just an Aladdin's cave of pudding delights. I'll tell you what, that's one of the best invention tests I've ever seen.
Yeah, Adam, that is very clever and a great use of your skills. You know, to take an ingredient that you wouldn't normally see in a dessert and not use it not in one, but in two different elements. You know, that meringue along the bottom is very, very clever. Hey, chef, you know, you made my day.
Adam, thank you very, very much. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you. That was absolutely incredible. I'm speechless. It was fantastic. Very, very happy.